We're the Dear Tenzios. My name's Mike. This is Jackie, our oldest son Brody, and our youngest son Weston. 5 years ago, Jackie and I were in church, and our church was going through a missions to Africa. And so after church, Jackie and I were talking about just Africa, and I told Jackie that I feel like we're being called to Africa to adopt.
We have been very prayerful and listening to God's voice throughout this whole process. When we had the original idea that God clearly put into our minds that we had never talked about before, it was clearly Africa. And so as I had been reading a book, it was talking about how God sometimes brings to mind things again and again to try to get our attention. And as a lion, of all things, for over a week had been coming up in books and preschool that I was teaching, all different things. I took the time to look into it, and I found out that, of all things, in Ethiopia, their flag had the Lion of Judah on it, and all over their currency and all over the statues. And so as we came to the end of looking into Ethiopia, we learned more about it, and we found an agency that we were connected to that could allow for us to adopt from there. And so Ethiopia it is. So we chose to pursue adopting a little Ethiopian boy up to age 4, and God put it on our hearts to already have a name in mind. And the name that we chose is Jack, and his middle name Emmanuel. And Jack means God is gracious, and Emmanuel means God is with us. And we believe that God is with us through this, and through the generosity of others, that God's graciousness will bring him home to us.
And we've even gone as far as to have a room ready for him. His bed's ready, his room's ready, we're ready, our boys are ready. And so, we're excited to have this come true, and we need your help, your support to make this dream come true. And we appreciate you guys, and we're so excited for you to be a part of this journey. So the next stage on our journey is to, contract with an agency. So ironically, we had a close family friend who also had adopted in Africa. They connected us with an agency, which we started the next process, and then we went through what's called a home study. And so we've gone through the whole process. We've been approved specifically for Ethiopia for a child up to 4 years old. So this has been the first part of our journey.
So after we completed our home study, the exciting part is it qualified us then to apply for grants. So as of now, we've applied for Life Song for Orphans, and we've been given a very generous $4,000 matching grant. And along the way, once we get referred and matched with our future child, then Show Hope will be giving $5,000 toward our adoption.
We pray from every day. At this point, we just need your help to make it come true.
I would just say that when Mike and I were dating, I had never dated someone that was such an extraordinary gentleman. And when I think of Brody and Weston, the older that they're getting, I look at their relationship with Mike and I see them becoming like Mike. And it excites me because it's like I'm raising little Mikes and they're emulating him. And to imagine that another little boy gets to have a dad like Mike, and that someday they will treat a woman like Mike treats me, that it happens not once, twice, but 3 times. And so I look at our future little person, and I look at Mike, and I think he couldn't have a better dad, and he knows how to love well, so I know he will.
And Jackie is such an amazing mom. She loves our boys so deeply. And, I watch her, she's so nurturing with them. When she takes time to homeschool them in preschool, and when you see someone and you see how passionate they are, she's truly the most amazing mom I've ever seen. And I am beyond blessed. Brody and Weston are beyond blessed to have such an amazing mommy. And I'm excited for our little boy in Africa to experience that motherly experience that our boys have. And so it would be amazing. we feel that God is calling us, and so that's where we're at. We're on this journey right now to Africa to adopt a child, and it's just been an amazing experience thus far, and we're excited to see what happens.